So, because of the parking fees, I do park outside, and it's kind of hard to get parking lots there. So I'm kind of late for. Sometimes I do get late because it's always full, the parking outside. Um, yeah, so it's affecting. 10 dirhams for an hour. That's our lectures are like 4 hours long. So 3 hours parking is free, and then it's kind of hard to like go out, take our car out, and then come back in, and we gotta pay, like we do not have the income to actually pay so much for each lesson. We spend 8 hours in the university sometimes, so it's 80 bucks is really not an option to pay every day for us we don't really make our own income. So
the parking fees, they really affected my student life. In terms of now, instead of now I could come with my car, now I'm coming with metro, buses. I have to wake up early in the morning, 5 a.m. to just catch the bus, take a 45-minute ride, go to the metro, and then wait another bus. So it really affected my parking situation a bit, because it didn't really help me in terms of, I'm not really, like financially, it did affect a bit. Can't keep going here and there and there and wasting a lot of petrol. But yeah, I think a good solution for this would be, of course, everyone's just dreaming about making it free. But a good solution would be like a subscription. So like each semester, the student would be paying like a certain amount of money, let's say in a range of 300 to, if worst case scenario, 600 a semester. So that at least that would be a better alternative for this whole 10 dirham an hour solution. Or you can reduce the prices of either 10 dirhams to 5 dirhams and increase the time for the free parking. So instead of 2 hours, make it 3 hours and 5 dirhams per hour.
My expenses way higher. Moreover, the switch to go to public transportation, it made me reach home late. And due to this, I don't have any time to do any of my work because there's no time. For me, I would feel like the best perspective is to put a yearly pass, and this can be added on to our tuition fees to keep it as a reasonable price and not to overdo it too much also.
So I didn't want to come for uni. I did miss a lot of classes, especially my morning classes, and I know since parking is free after 3 o'clock, that's when I started coming for my classes. Best solution I think is better to make it free for students because they're already paying a lot of fees. So it's best if it's free for them. Yeah.
Hassle to go and reach the university. For example, I started relying on bus transportation. I would park my car near a bus station and I would use it to go to the metro, and from the metro I take the shuttle bus. It takes a longer time and way more of my energy, as well as when I choose to use my car, I go out from my house more, later than I would, just so I wouldn't exceed the hours. And this would take me much more time to reach my lectures and tutorials, which is a waste of my time. Satisfy both parties is to actually reduce the fees of the parking. Instead of making it 10 dirhams per hour, let's try to make it a bit more attainable, like 4 dirhams. This way, the people who are adding these fees would be satisfied, as well as the student.